Today, that's what I'd like to share with you. I'd like to share with you how there is an intelligent energy that is trying to communicate to you all the time. Yes, absolutely, my friends. What's going on, everybody? This is Luke Pico with IroncladConfidence.com coming to you guys today, my friends. Another amazing video. Yeah, buddy, baby. I hope you guys are rocking that world, dude, and always transforming that psychology, baby. Yeah, buddy, dude. So check it out, baby. If you guys are new here to the YouTube channel, you guys, on this channel, I dispense all kinds of amazingness when it comes to personal transformation, when it comes to self-mastery, when it comes to confidence building, and I share with you how to harness the universal laws that are governing reality so that you can create the type of reality that you want to experience every single day, baby. Yeah, buddy. And so I like to have fun on this channel. I like to talk about deep insights. I like to share all my experiences, what I've learned from not only my past experiences, but what I've learned through this process of doing YouTube videos, through this process of communication, and being able to share this with like-minded people, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. And so if you want to learn about these deep insights, if you want to learn how to understand and hear the intelligent energy that's trying to communicate with you, then stick around, dude, because today, that's what I'd like to share with you. I'd like to share with you how there is an intelligent energy that is trying to communicate to you all the time. What are you talking about, Luke? This sounds crazy. If you practice listening to what I'm going to share with you, if you practice hearing what I'm going to share with you, you're going to start to see things differently. Okay? And so understand what I'm going to share right now. It sounds repetitive because I talk about this stuff all the time, but if you're new here to the channel, understand that there is an intelligent energy. See, science now realizes that everything, all energy is intelligent. Really stop and think about that. All energy in the world is intelligent. And here's something even crazier. All information in the world is intelligent energy. But see, when most people think of information, they think of a piece of paper with information on it, right? But you got to understand, trees are information. The world is built out of information. The dirt that you see outside is information. The clouds that you see in the sky, they are information. Everything you see in the physical world is information. That information carries energy. That energy that's attached to that information is intelligent. Ooh, Luke, what are you talking about? So check it out, baby. Do you understand that the sun communicates with the earth? See, the sun communicates with the plants. The sun communicates with the grass. The sun communicates with the trees and the flowers and everything. And the water and the nutrients, the whole ecosystem, it communicates with itself. And us very intelligent, us who have regular perception of reality, us humans, us people, we look out at reality and we only see problems. We look out at reality and we see a reflection of who we are and other people, and this is me, I see myself in the mirror and this is me. And we're smart and we're intelligent. But without even saying a word, nature is intelligently communicating with itself. That should freaking blow your mind. Oh, that should freaking rock your world, dude. Because guess what? First time I learned about this, it has nothing to do with plants, but I'm going to use a plant or a flower as an illustration. So I remember one time, because my real dad, not my stepdad, my real dad, he has big old giant nursery. Big old giant nursery that he has, right? And this was years back. This is like when I was young, okay? Well, I remember walking outside one day, and I never knew this until then. And because I remember he had this giant bird of paradise, big old giant plant that was opened up. I think it was a bird of paradise. And so that night, that day, in the daytime, or that night, it was like, it was still open. But then I walked outside early in the morning, and it was all closed up. I was like, "The heck just happened? Why is the plant closed up? I never knew plants opened and closed." And I was like, "That's crazy." And so like I was like, I didn't ask anyone, so I waited like 2-3 hours, went back outside, and as the sun began to come up, the plant started to open up. And I was like, how the heck does this plant know when to close at night and go to sleep, and then when to open when the sun comes up? And that was just something I noticed. And then over the course of, well, you get busy with reality and life and school and work and career and job and all that other stuff. And then for me, I started diving into books. I started diving into magazines. I started diving into intelligent energy that was trying to communicate with me. And what I started to understand as I went deeper down the freaking rabbit hole of psychology and awareness and personal development and how universal laws of attraction govern reality, I started to realize, oh, wait a minute, there's a greater energy intelligence here. And that's when I started to realize that the earth communicates with the elements. The sun, the moon, the water, everything outside, you know, the earth communicates that way. We don't even put it in that terminology because we're real smart, you know. Yeah, buddy. This is powerful stuff because here's the thing. I am somebody who is sharing with you a powerful way of creating your own psychology, or actually taking hold of your own psychology and being able to change the intelligent energy that's possessing your mind right now through this communication, right? Because we're all transmitters and receivers of information. We're all transmitters and receivers of intelligence. And whatever intelligence we transmit, there's energy attached to that transmission of energy. And that transmission of energy and intelligence is attached to information, which is attached to all kinds of powerful stuff that you can learn. Frequencies, right? Just like when you get in your car, the old school cars, you didn't have to just push a button and then it goes to that station. In the old school cars, you had to actually tune it in, right? You had to tune in until you hit that right frequency, right? You'd be on station A, and then you'd be listening to something. I don't want to listen to that. And then you turn the knob, right? And as you turn the knob, the dial moves, and once it hits it locks into the next station, you hear the frequency of that new station. Ooh, that was freaking good right there, dude. And so it's the same way with us humans. It's the same way with the information that we focus on. See, I'm sharing with you intelligent energy right now, and I'm trying to communicate to you a way that you can use to completely change your reality. And that's why it's important that you practice listening to this message, because what this is going to do is it's going to help you to understand how reality works. It's going to help you to understand that, see, there's all kinds of channels of communication everywhere. You go on YouTube, there's probably, who knows, 150 million different channels out there. Each channel has its own unique frequency of information, its own unique energy that's attached to that information, its own unique intelligence that's attached to that energy, that's attached to that information, its own pattern or niche of understanding, which is attached to that intelligence, which is attached to that energy, which is attached to that information. And then you got the person communicating it, right? 5 dimensions of power locked into a frequency of intelligent energy. That should freaking rock your world. You got the internet, you got the radio, you got the TV station, you got Netflix, you got Hulu, you got all over the place. There's intelligence going on, dude. And so, not only that, but every human on this earth has individually learned how to pick up their own little unique reality bubble of intelligence. And they use the energy intelligence that they understand for their life and their reality to create that reality. Yeah, buddy, baby. You want to learn how to listen to amazing intelligence? Not that I'm like something special, I'm just saying. I know that what I teach amazing psychology. I teach transformative thinking. I teach powerful ways to view reality. And so I'm communicating that with you right now. And so there's channels everywhere that you could tap into. You want more success? You want more confidence? You want more courage? You want more charisma, baby? What do you want to do, dude? What kind of life do you want to create, baby? What kind of enthusiasm do you want to have, right? What do you want to do? That's the point. And so what I did when I was working out in the 3D corporate world, which is normal for, most people, and I was there because I was there and I did that same exact thing, is I kept like I said a minute ago, we're transmitters and receivers. We transmit data and we receive data. Okay? And so what I did is I started giving myself permission to tap into different intelligent energy and listen to the communication of that information. Was it going to improve me? I was reading books. Was it going to make me better? I was reading magazines. Was it going to help me to learn something about myself that I didn't know? I was watching videos. I was listening to podcasts, right? And I was doing this over and over again. And after a while of demonstrating that in my everyday life, while I was working out in the system, things started to change. Things started to happen. Positive things as well as negative things, but you have to go through that process if you're going to attain the type of, the type of psychology, the type of intelligence, the type of awareness that you want to create. And so now I went from being the receiver of the data, being the receiver of the wisdom and the knowledge and the intelligence and the insights and the awareness, being the receiver. I went from that to finally communicating it and transmitting that out. That's why I do videos, baby. That's why I rock this information. Because this communication is trying to speak to you right now. And if you give yourself permission to receive this information, you're going to learn something about yourself that you've never learned before. That should blow your mind. Most people don't know that, dude. And so most people live life locked in a world of anger, locked in a world of resentment, locked in a world of fear, locked in a world of guilt, locked in a world of shame, locked in a world of anxiety, locked into a world that they can't stand. And they don't even know that they can transform. Yeah, buddy, baby. It's some powerful stuff. But guess what? You can only transform if you practice listening to the information. If you practice internalizing the information. And then you practice demonstrating the information. That's why I do these videos. Because when I do these videos, I am demonstrating the type of psychology that I've accumulated over the years, and I'm sharing with you my interpretation of reality. That should blow your mind. Ooh, yeah, buddy, that should blow your mind. All reality is an interpretation. See, you can interpret something completely different than I interpret something, and it'll be true for you, right? But see, this is kind of dangerous because there's other technologies in this world that will use it to hurt you. There's other technologies in this world that will use it to manipulate you. So you have to be careful. You have to understand, what's going on, right? Because your interpretation could be this, and their interpretation can be that. And that's the world we live in. And that's how reality works, though. This is why it's crazy. Because if you've never learned that before, you just received an upgraded level of intelligent energy and awareness that would blow most people's minds if they even care about it, right? Yeah, buddy, baby. It's the way it goes, man. Most people don't know that. And so, what I'm sharing with you right now is a sound wave of intelligent energy that's carrying a frequency that could transform who you are. You want to be more happy? You want to be more positive? You want to be more optimistic? You want to be more courageous? You want to be more strong? You want to change your attitude? You want to change your personality? What do you want to do? You have to be willing to internalize the new ideas into your personality that's going to give you that different personality, right? Because as you show up in the world, see, you show up in the world physically, but what most people miss is that you actually show up in the world energetically. That was huge. Ooh, you show up in the world energetically, baby. Most people don't know that. Yes, but I'm going here and I'm doing this, and yes, the energy inside is moving your physical body forward, but once you come to a stop, the energy is still going whoosh, it leaves you, right? You're still emitting a power of energy. You're still emitting an intelligent energy of good or bad, of positive or negative, right? You're emitting an energy of attraction, or you're emitting an energy of distraction. You're emitting an energy that pulls people to you, or you're emitting an energy that pushes people away from you, right? Most people don't know that, dude. Oh, dang, dude. And you know what I've learned? Positivity is an attractor. Negativity is a repellent. It pushes away. Positivity attracts. Negativity doesn't attract. It's the complete opposite. But you have to have both in this world, because that's the world we live in. We live in a world of night and day. We live in a world of positive and negative. We live in a world of, as soon as I look right, the left side appears. As soon as I look forward, the backwards appears. As soon as I look up, down appears. We live in a world of polarity. And because we live in a world of polarity, for thousands of years, people have been swinging through this pendulum of good and bad. Good and bad, good and bad, good and bad. And it just keeps on going up and going down. Everything's either black or everything's either white. Everything's either... And you know what I've learned? Everything is centered. Everything you want is grounded and demonstrated in the center. Boom! Yeah, buddy, baby. That's powerful. Because you have to have negative in order for positive to work. You have to. You have to have resistance in order for there to be strength. Without resistance, there is no strength. That should blow your mind. We go to the gym, we do resistance training for what? To build strength. You do personal development, you do resistance training, personal development to build strength of mind, strength of intelligence, strength of energy, strength of communication, dude. Yeah, buddy, baby. Freaking amazing, dude. Most people don't know that. And so, what do you want to do? What kind of reality do you want to create? What kind of personality do you want to create? What kind of mindset do you want to create? Are you listening? Can you practice listening? You see what I'm saying? Because this communication is trying to tell you something. What is it that you're going to get from it? What are you going to learn from it, right? Yeah, buddy, dude. And that, my friends, is how intelligent energy is trying to communicate with you all the time. All the time. You walk this way, you walk that way, you pick up your phone, you watch the TV, your communication. An intelligent energy is trying to communicate with you. And so, if it's important to you, if it's going to improve you, if it's going to help you, then practice listening to that energy, because it's freaking amazing, dude. Once you lock in to the right type of mindset, right? There is no, well, I guess there is. I don't want to say there isn't, but I was going to say there is no wrong mindset. But, dude, if you're suffering, that's a wrong mindset. If you're living in fear and worry and depression and insecurity and you feel ashamed of yourself and you feel all this other nonsense stuff, you have to understand, I don't think that's a good mindset, personally. Because I was there. And I had to freaking dig myself out of the freaking pit, dude. Ooh, Yeah, buddy, baby. And I'm still doing it. I'm still working on it. I'm still demonstrating it, baby. It's the way it goes, my friends. And so we talk about a lot of authentic stuff on this channel. I don't pretend to be this perfect person. I don't pretend to, oh, I'm so perfect, I don't ever make mistakes. Ain't no one perfect, dude. Everyone makes mistakes. Everyone falls down. You're gonna have your moments. That's not where your focus should be. Your focus should be on the get up. Always, baby. Yeah, buddy. But that's it, baby. That's all I got for you guys today. But check it out, my friends. You guys are new here to the YouTube channel. You guys dig this style of training, this style of communication, this style of teaching. Consider subscribing, dude. Consider smashing that thumbs up button, baby, and hitting the little bell notification if you want to receive updates when I rock these videos, dude. But I do thank you guys, and I do look forward to talking to you champions again next time, baby. Peace. Boom, 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 boom. Because that's what we do, dude. Freaking rock our world. Have a good time. Tell jokes, crack jokes, be authentic. You want to learn how to communicate like that? You want to learn how to build intelligent energy psychology so that you can understand what's going on behind the scenes of your reality? You got to pay attention, man. You got to practice, listening and hearing and understanding what you're thinking about, dude. Boom, baby.